Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Dramatic images have been released of a volcano eruption on La Palma in the Spanish Canary Islands. Footage shows lava coming out of the volcano and pouring downhill, devastating everything in its path. The volcano has been erupting since Sunday, forcing 5,000 residents to evacuate. Mayor Sergio Rodriguez has said that at least 20 houses have been buried in one village. The Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, who flew to La Palma, said authorities are closely monitoring fires that may start from the burning lava. President Vladimir Putin's United Russia Party has claimed victory in the country's parliamentary elections, but with a drop in support. Celebrations in Moscow were led by the city's mayor. Putin's most vocal critics were barred from running in the election, and candidates who were allowed to stand were heavily vetted. There have been numerous allegations of ballot stuffing and forced voting, but Russia's Electoral Commission has rejected claims of widespread irregularities. A body matching the description of the missing woman Gabby Petito has been found by crews searching a national park in the US state of Wyoming.
Brains stretching, doing some...
The 22-year-old disappeared after embarking on a road trip in June with her boyfriend, Mr. Laundrie. He was declared a person of interest in the case, but not charged with any crime. He declined to speak to police and disappeared a few days later. The cause of death has not yet been determined. The United States has started flying migrants out of a Texas border town that has seen an influx of mostly Haitian migrants over the past week. Drone footage shows the scale of the operation, with thousands of people at the border camp. Border Patrol Chief Raul Ortiz said 3,300 migrants had been moved from the camp to planes or detention centres. He said in a news conference that the goal was to process the 12,662 migrants that are underneath the bridge connecting Del Rio in Texas to Mexico's Ciudad Acuna as quickly as possible. An emergency US public health order known as Title 42 allows authorities to expel most migrants before they can claim asylum. A man who was portrayed as a life-saving hero in a film on the Rwandan genocide has been convicted of terrorism by a Rwandan court.
Finds that they should be found guilty.
Paul Rusesabagina was found guilty of backing a rebel group from exile which killed civilians in attacks in 2018. His family have alleged that he was taken to Rwanda by force. They have also said he did not have a fair trial. In the Oscar-nominated movie Hotel Rwanda, Rusesabagina, played by Don Cheadle, was shown how, as a hotel manager, he managed to protect more than 1,000 people who had sought shelter. France's defence minister has cancelled talks with her UK counterpart amid the row prompted by a new security deal between Britain, the US and Australia. Paris is angry after Australia signed the AUKUS Pact to build nuclear-powered submarines, pulling out of a major contract with France in the process. North Korea has condemned the new security pact, saying it could trigger a nuclear arms race and that it would upset the strategic balance in the Asia-Pacific region. And finally, Princess Beatrice, the 5th grandchild of the Queen, has given birth to a baby girl. Weighing 6 libs 2 ounces, she was born at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. Buckingham Palace said the princess and her daughter were doing well, and the baby's grandparents and great-grandparents were delighted. The baby girl will be 11th in line to the throne and is the Queen's 12th great-grandchild. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.